Hello everybody, my name is EK and welcome back to Secrets of Grindea. So I just spent about, I would say an hour or so just grinding away getting some cards. So I have a whole lot of things that I want to talk about. I'm going to just try and make sure it's not too long. So here we go. First I want to showcase all the mobs in this area. I think we haven't read the description yet, so let me just go through that real quick. We also have all their drops as well, which is really cool. So, the Spinsect is an insect with a shell made out of large crystals. A true believer in spin to win. You know, I too am a believer in spin to win. Spin to win is great. Shroomy says a sort of cute and sort of dangerous mushroom found in Mount Bloom. Watch out for the blinding cloud of spores, which has proven to be fairly annoying. Then we have the Larv Acid. A huge, non-hostile larva that minds its own business. Too bad it leaves a trail of deadly acid, which it does when it gets angry because you attack it because it was non-hostile initially. And then we have the Toxic Tulip here as well, a pretty but dangerous flower that spits out poisonous gas to deter potential threats. So farming the cards for both the Toxic Tulip as well as the Spinsect together was kind of annoying because the Spinsect keeps spinning around and you can block it with your shield to prevent it from spinning, but it's a little bit annoying because you have to make sure you hit it. And then also the Toxic Tulip is just like spewing poison all over the room. So you're in a situation where you're like trying to block them, and you're blinded, and you're poisoned. Like it's a bit messy. I was able to grind through it, you know, putting my difficulty on chill and just kind of going for that, but it was quite tricky. And then the Power Flower, a giant version of the Toxic Tulip capable of harnessing solar power from cracks in the mountain, which doesn't have any drops. And then, of course, I did go out of my way and get all the cards. Except for the Plente Hostilis card. I'm not quite sure where we find the Plente Hostilis. I think that was in the barn. So I will have to look up where we can get that, but we'll do that later. So for now, let's go through these. So we have the Spinsect card, which looks kind of cool. Like the guy's like, ooh, money. And it gives us 5 more defense. And also we have the Shroomy card, which, look at this thing, just looking all happy and stuff. And it says, if suffering from the blind debuff, crit is increased by 25. Now, I don't know if that's 25% or just like a stat that converts into a percentage. But still, it's a crit modifier, which is always nice. Well, but only if we're blind. So I'm not sure how much blinding there's going to be in the game. But of course, Shroomies themselves, they do blind. Then the Larv Acid, which once again is very adorable. When below 20% HP, attack speed and casting speed are increased by 10. And then finally, the Toxic Tulip card. Debuffs inflicted on you have 15% shorter duration, which could also come in very handy. Now, also, if you look to my left side, you will see that I have 108,000 gold. I think I started my grinding with somewhere like 85 or something. So we've gotten a large amount of gold as well. Also, we have gotten 2 levels. I went from 23 to 25 by just grinding these mobs. And I want to talk about what I'm going to be doing with my build. I don't have all of the stuff figured out just yet, but I want to just, you know, fully go into this summoner, well, aesthetic, I guess. So what we'll do, I have removed stuff from Flamethrower. I just felt like it was a great skill. Probably a very good skill to use. And I might spec back into it later if I need, you know, like optimized builds for super difficult boss fights. But I want to just stick with the summoner stuff. So first of all, let's put our golden point into Frosty Friend to make sure he is at level 7. He's a bit stronger. More damage, more health. And of course, we want to get him to level 10 so that we can get the golden version as well. And then over here we have Summon Plant. And I want to start putting points in here. So let's just put 5 points in there. And then we will look at it. Here we go. If I go to more info. So first it says, summon a small plant that will stay in place and attack any enemies that come close. You can create more than 1. I didn't really like these initially at level 1. But they do become stronger. Because at Bronze Charge, which is what we get by default, it says plants get a lifetime increase of 50% and also slow enemies that hit. Not too bad. But then silver is where it becomes really nice for boss fights, I think, because it says summon a round, juicy plant that will shoot seeds at enemies. Has great range but can't hit multiple targets. But that's fine because we just need a boss DPS. That might come in handy against the priestess that we just lost against. And then, of course, we will also get gold charge at some point. But I'll talk more about that when we do get there. Then for the talents, I'm not 100% sure just yet what I want to do. What I think I want to do is I want to get health insurance. Just make sure that my health stays up very high. So I want to just put 3 points in here whenever I can to make it so that I get 30% more health from these. Not sure if that's optimal, but hey, I will run with that for now. Moving on, we have gear. We dropped quite a lot of stuff. we dropped this one in the last video, the lightning glove. Wearing it fills your entire body with a subtle buzz, sometimes zaps enemies you fight. I promised you guys I was going to do something, and then I totally didn't do it. So let me do that first. So here we have accessories. And we have the mysterious cube. And I told you guys I was going to explain what I did, but I don't think I ever did. So here we go. It says, looks like a regular cube, but it has a strange aura. The name Endacil is carved on the bottom. So I have a list. Actually, do I have the list here? I do have the list here, but I need to scroll down to the effects. And here we go. It does the following. When we use an auto attack, it will have a 15% chance to proc something. And that chance will go up every time it doesn't proc something until it does proc something and then go back to 15%. And it will proc one of 9 different effects. So either it gives us 5% max HP back, or like just a heal, or it will give us level 3 Empower, Fortify, or Haste, so buffs, or it will cast level 3 Reaper's Blade, which is an ability. If you look up here, it is... Actually, isn't it in Talent? I think it might be in Talent, actually. Where's Reaper's Blade again? I can't remember. Hold on. Reaper's Blade? Isn't it... Is it in here somewhere? I remember seeing it. Oh yeah, it's here. Okay. So it says, creates a blade above the target. It gains power from damage dealt and strikes down after a few seconds. Might be really good for us as well, because we do damage it normally as well with our summon. So maybe I'll pick it up. But sometimes it can cast Reaper's Blade on the target. It can also spawn 4 lightning conduits that last for 10 seconds. That's definitely the one I've enjoyed the most, because that just deals lots of damage around me. It's great while grinding. Or spawns 15 arrows. Or it damages the enemy with a lightning bolt for 999 damage, which great damage, but only if it's not a boss or a mini boss. It can also spawn gold equivalent to 10 times the enemy level. So if it's like a level 20 enemy, it's going to spawn 200 gold. Not too bad. It can freeze up to 3 non-immune enemies for 7 seconds. Also really, really good. Or it can spawn a rotating fan at close or far range that damages enemies. And apparently, there's just a bit of trivia here. On release, before, you know, all the balance changes and stuff came through, like release, I think they're talking about like the early access beta release from like years and years ago. These things would not despawn. So these fans would stay active all the time. And you would just build up more and more and more and more and more. So you would just have like all these fans all over the place doing massive damage. And it was amazing for just grinding in one spot. So that was probably like the best grinding item in the game, I think. But of course, we don't have that bonus anymore. So it's a really, really versatile item, and it does a lot. And I will probably keep it on for a little bit longer. But I just wanted to explain what it does, because it's probably the most difficult to understand item in the entire game, I think, from what I know. Then we have the magic battery. A magic battery that keeps your buzz up. Landing critical strikes improves the effect. So what is the effect? Well, it's every time you crit, you get more MP or EP regeneration. So it's great if you're casting a lot of abilities, but we're not casting that many abilities besides the the defensive skills, I suppose, which I'm not really casting super often. So I don't really care too much about it. So what I'll do is instead I will equip the lightning glove, and it says wearing it fills your entire body with a subtle buzz, sometimes zaps enemies you fight. And that's exactly what it does. You know, it gives me more magic attack, which is great, more attack, which is okay, but special effect can like chain lightning enemies as far as I'm aware, which does sound really cool. We did loot some more stuff as I was grinding. So instead of the cog shields, which we've had for a while, I looted 3 mushroom shields. It's going to give us a lot more shield HP, and it says a mushroom cap that's the perfect size for a shield. Blows just bounce off it, but, and I'm actually not quite sure what the but is, because I haven't yet looked it up, and I might do that later, but let's just see if we can figure out what it does. Then I think we looted some more stuff. Not a weapon. Did we loot? I think we looted phase gear. Yes, we looted the spinsect feelers. A bunch of spinsect feelers, put them on your face. Wait, what? Yeah, it's a bit weird, but we get more magic attack and more EP from it, so it's really, really good. But it does sound a bit weird, right? You know, you just put some insect feelers on your face. And I guess we can remove this, just so we can see what it looks like. And it just looks ridiculous. Like, look at this. Look at us right now. Oh, hold on. We're just in the middle of the mobs. Look at these insect feelers. Like, they look really disgusting. So, I wanted to showcase them, but I will definitely put on something cooler for face gear. So instead, we will be wearing... Let's get a pumpkin mask. I quite enjoy the pumpkin. Wait, where's the pumpkin mask? Did I not... Hello? Shouldn't I see the pumpkin mask right now? Ah, well, anyway, I'll look into that later. So I think that is everything we got in terms of the gear, unless I got a hat maybe. No, we got Autumn Mage hat, which is really interesting, but I don't think we have anything that's specifically better. No. Okay. Those are some things I wanted to talk about. Then there was another thing. You know, I'm just going to talk about a lot of different things here because I want to just get this stuff done. Then next up, I wanted to go to the crafting menu, and you can... hold on, you can show discovered or hide discovered. I'm just going to go through all of them and just craft whatever I can. So we have a one-handed weapon here, which requires the red emitter matrix that we looted earlier. So let's craft that. And wait, should we be able to see what I just crafted? Hold on, didn't it like showcase what I crafted before? And new red laser sword. A red laser sword. It makes a really cool noise when you swing it. So if I look at the item, it gives me a lot more attack, but unfortunately we don't really care for it. But I do want to showcase it real quick because it does sound really, really cool. I don't really hear like a... I was expecting to hear some sort of, you know, like whoosh, 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 whoosh sound effect. But I don't really hear a whoosh, whoosh. But, you know, you can see like my regular like auto attack damage is a lot higher. So that's a cool thing. I won't be using it, of course, because I'm using a caster build. So we will instead go back to the flower whip. And it also says inspires your plants, making them last longer, which is also why I wanted to go for the plants. So I will put them on my cast bar soon, and we will play with them as well. Then, next up, more crafting. Here we go. So we scroll down, and over here, headgear. Craft. And headgear. Craft. And shoes. Craft. And shield. Craft. Oh, I guess it's because they're being removed because we're hiding them. Okay, it makes sense now. So we just made a bunch of mushrooms, a bunch of tiny mushrooms. It said troll children put these on their heads to look pretty. Not really better than what we have right now, so I won't be using it. But hey, we gotta, you know, get everything we can. Crystal hairband as well, a large crystal on the hairband. Understandably, you're very proud of the craftsmanship. Once again, nothing that we can really use. Then the summer greaves. Pair of greaves usually worn by summer knights. Their magic of growth makes you feel healthier. So it gives us 60 more max HP, which is quite nice. We lose some attack speed and some casting speed, but I don't care about that. And we do lose a special effect, but the special effect I think wasn't very useful. So instead I will be rocking the summer greaves. And I will equip them in a moment when I can. Then I think we already had the crystal chisel. A very, very hard piece of crystal can be used to cut out the crystals. I think. Winter's Guard we can't make. The laser sword we've already made, although this one is green on the icon, so... Oh, you need the emitter matrix, and we now have the red emitter matrix. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Two-handed weapon we can't make. Giant icicle we can make what we already made. So let's see if there's anything we can make that is not yet discovered. Yes, we can make some furniture at the very bottom here. Let's see what it is. A season orb. It's a piece of furniture for your home. Okay, very, very cool. So we get the season orb. So, as you can see, you know, the selection slider thing on the right side, like, it shrinks a lot. You know, we don't have that much stuff left to discover, so we'll definitely look to fill up everything we can, if at all possible. Green goo should be easy to farm, and big branch, I think we could just purchase somewhere. Like, this is something that we, I think we threw away earlier. That's really easy. So, that is the crafting stuff done. There was some other stuff I think I wanted to talk about. No, what I'll do now is I will actually... Wait, was this guy always here? Oh, snap. Oh, drats. I messed up again, didn't I? Rock said that if I ran off one more time, he'd fire me. I hope he didn't mean it. Oh, is that the guy that we scared away with the mushroom? I think it might be. Because what I want to do next is we have some quests done. This one in particular, Alchemist's Apprentice. And we had to find magma spores, lava acid, and spinsect legs. We didn't have the spinsect legs before I started grinding, but of course, you know, with like an hour of grinding, we definitely got the 4 legs. I think we probably have like 100 or whatever. So I will have to go find where Pot is. I can't quite remember, but I'm gonna look him up, and then, you know, we're gonna bring this to him, and well, we'll see what we get for this quest. Oh, I think this is Pot. Yes. You're back, and with all of the ingredients too. Let me go inside and mix the concoction. Oh, this is the guy that turned into a pumpkin, right? Okay, follow Pot inside. Let's go. Can we save him now? Alright, if everything goes according to plan, the liquid should be absorbed and my uncle will turn back into a human. My cloud's kind of blocking my vision. What did he turn into? That doesn't look great. Oh my. Well, it's a humanoid, I guess. Shroom, smash. Right, we'll just take that flask now, if you wouldn't mind, and leave you to your family reunion. Smash, shroom. And there we go, a third flask. Still, I'm not quite sure how I swap between them. I definitely have to figure it out, because it seems like I can't switch between them. Like I can't fill the other ones up. There's probably a very easy way to do it, but for some reason I couldn't find it on the internet. So like, wait, don't I have anything assigned to them? Wait, hold on, is that it? Oh, they're empty. Wait, but I thought I had them assigned. Okay, so we have a health potion. I want to have one on the bounty potion, and I have one on. I mean, we don't have the unknown potion just yet. Precision potion. I guess the power potion could be really nice for the boss fight. Okay, here we go. Now we can actually use all the potions. And that also, I think, means that now I can put them on my hotbar properly. Okay, that's really good. There is more, so there's bring Fluffy Feathers to Chicks. I'm not quite sure where Chicks is and what Fluffy Feathers is, but I'm assuming we got something maybe. Craft a crystal chisel, and I will look into that real quick. So crystal chisel, have we unlocked that? Crystal chisel. I mean, we should be able to see it if it's here. Crystal chisel. We need crystal crumbs for that, and they are the remains of an exploded guardian. So I guess I will have to go grind them real quick. I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult, right? Because I think those just drop from mobs in the Flying Fortress or whatever it was called. So I think if I just go, wait, that's timing. It's down here, Flying Fortress. I'll just go see if I can farm those easily. That should not be too much of a problem, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we got the crystal crumbs we needed. That took about, I don't know, like 5 minutes or so. That wasn't too bad. So let's go and craft. I mean, it was a crystal chisel, right? Just to confirm. Craft a crystal chisel. Yeah, there we go. Okay, craft. Bam. There we go. Alright, return to Katarina. Guys, does anyone know where Katarina is? Please do tell me. But I will figure it out myself. Don't worry, I'll be good. Ah, it says Dr. Jones, the guy in Mount Bloom, wants you to bring him someone who's good at cutting rock-hard stuff. So I guess I'll return to Mount Bloom, unless I have to return to someone else first and then bring the person alongside the crystal clear, or sorry, alongside the crystal, like, pick thing. I'll figure it out in a moment. Alright, doesn't seem to be in town, so I guess I'll just go back to Mount Bloom and see if she's at the crystal thing, which I think was over here. There we go. Yeah, it's Katarina. Hey, that's exactly what I need. Great work. Are you really sure you want me to destroy the crystal, though? Yes, I want it in smaller pieces so I can haul it out of here. Dear goddess, how many times must I explain this? Alright then, here goes. Bam! Oh, that was just like one single bam. Perfect, this pile of big crystal pieces will make me rich. I hope you realize large crystals are worth a lot because they are, you know, large. What do you mean? This is still a big crystal, it's just divided in smaller parts. I mean, technically correct. I'm pretty sure it's worthless now, honestly. What? Why didn't any of you tell me? This thing was supposed to make me rich. I mean, good sir. You... Okay, I'm just disappointed at this point. Whatever, we held up our end of the bargain. Now cough up that valuable treasure you promised us. About that? Oh my goddess, a red diamond? What? Where? Oh, he's running off. Why that little? Man, sorry about that, kid. I thought that guy knew what he was asking for. There's still some pretty big chunks in here, actually. Tell you what, meet me back in Evergrande City, I might be able to salvage this. Ooh. And what does this guy have for us? Steve ran away. Damn it. I'll have to send someone else to stand guard. I hope the bosses don't hear of this. Hey kid, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but could you find him and deliver a message for me? Tell him that we no longer require his services, and that he'll need to find a new place of employment. So, what you're asking me to do, Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is you are asking me to go fire someone for you. One of the things that people hate doing the most is bosses. You are just like, hey, go fire this person for me. I'm a grinder, I am not a firer. You're asking for a kid to go fire a guy for you? See, Bag agrees with me. You're right, that was pretty insensitive. What was I thinking? I'll go myself. You misunderstand me. We most definitely accept. This will be the most enjoyable quest I've done in a long time. Consider the guy fired. Well, if you insist, I'm not sure where he might have run off to, but it probably wasn't far. So Steve, one of the miners in Mount Bloom, is not cut out for his job. It was a hard decision, but Rock has finally decided to fire him. Somehow it has become your job to give Steve the bad news. Go easy on him. So I'm pretty sure we just talked to him literally outside. So I think if we just leave through here. Actually not through here. Wait, was I able to do something here as well, by the way? Do I have whatever I need for this? The chalice yearns for something slimy, but you're not sure what. So we still need some red and orange goop, I guess. Which we'll probably get at some point later. I mean, I know where the red big slime lives. Maybe we'll have to kill him for that. Oh, I read something about the big slime in the update as well, by the way, that I do want to mention. So apparently, it was always level scaling, and now it locks to a specific player level when you first encounter him. But I wonder if, because we haven't encountered him since the patch, if I have to go to him now to lock him at 25 so that we can kill him later. Because if I go later, then maybe we'll lock him at such a high level that we'll never be able to kill him. So I guess I'll go there in a moment just to lock his level if it hasn't been locked already. Well, hello there, kid. It's pretty beautiful out here, isn't it? None of those jumping devil mushrooms around, but I guess I should be getting back to work. Yeah, about that. You don't have to say anything more. I get it. Rock sent you here to fire me. I'm not cut out for this stuff. The hard work, the damp caves, the creepy mushrooms. I'm such an embarrassment. My father was the greatest miner to ever live, and I wanted to honor his memory. Speaking of my father, I think I dropped this pickaxe somewhere in the mountain. Could you go find it for me? I'll give you something for your troubles, but, well, I just lost my job. Wow, this guy practically fired himself. Let's go find that pickaxe, kid. Even I feel kinda bad for the poor fool. Right, so we'll have to go find a pickaxe, which I will do later. First, I will go to Evergrande City, because we want to meet up with Katarina again. And she can salvage the crystal chunks into something else for us, maybe, so we'll see her there. Ah, she's in here. Okay. Hello. Hey, you're back. I hauled one of the larger crystal blocks back here and worked on it for a bit. I managed to carve some pretty neat crystal pumps. You can have them as thanks for your help with Belmont before. See you around, kid. Let me know if you need something else. So, we get a crystal clear quest reward, and what exactly do these do? Hold on, let me look them up. So, we have the rollerblades right now, and we could be swapping to the summer greaves, which I was planning on doing, but I guess I didn't swap to them. But now, we have something that gives us more magic attack. A pair of super fancy crystal shoes. They really help you focus your energy, but are tough to move in. So, our attack speed goes down, we don't care about that. Our casting speed goes up, which I guess is kind of nice. We have more magic attack, and we have another special effect. And it says they really help you focus your energy. I would expect them to maybe like reduce our casting time or something a bit more, which I feel like might be the case. Like, I feel like we're casting quite quickly. So I'll quickly look up what the actual benefit is. There is a wiki, so that should have the information. Okay, so yeah, indeed, they do give us more charging speed, so they have a lot of cast speed. But at the same time, we do become extra slow. You can see we become super slow. We don't really care about that too much because we don't really channel abilities too much. So I think in our case, we quite like it because it should allow us to like quickly tap this and maybe like tap a shield as well real quick. I think it's probably beneficial to us. Plus, you know, crystal pumps. You know, we are Ikea, we're a girl, we get some pumps. It's great. We like it. It's great for the calf as well, you know. Gotta get those beautifully sculpted calves by walking in high heels. Alright, now let me wander over to the slime and make sure that we level lock it in case it hasn't been level locked yet. Oh wait, my summons are actually still outside. Okay, never mind. I poured it in now. Okay, let's see how well we do if we just like spam summon these guys. Do we deal significant damage? I mean, honestly, it's not too bad. Like, maybe we could actually take him down now. Keep spawning these guys. Keep sprinting around. I think there is no limit to how many we can have, so as long as we just keep spamming them. Like, our damage is okay-ish. But the problem is that the entire floor is going to get stuck. It's going to get so sticky. I mean, I guess I should get some damage in myself as well. Yeah, I should definitely get more damage in myself, like, between stuff. Oh, boy. Oh, no, he has the thing. I mean, actually, this one we might be able to dodge. Shield. Okay, we get some damage out. Okay, run around, run around. Get a summon. You will get a couple of hits. I'm fine taking some damage, honestly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh, I'm messing up my keybinds, guys, because I changed some keybinds around, and now I'm messing them up. Oh, please run. Please run. Okay. So we go and we tap the healing potion. Okay, we get some damage out ourselves. Oh no, please. Please. We should probably tap our shield a bit more. There we go. Get the shield. Get the shield. Get the summon as well. How many times can we block this? I mean, to be fair, our shield's pretty strong. Okay, our potion's back up. We should tap it real quick. There we go. Get the shield as well. Nice, nice, nice. Keep the shield up. Summon a plant here. Let's get some DPS out. I guess we have this potion up. For some more damage. Ooh, keep running, keep running. My gameplay isn't too great, but I think we're doing sort of alright. Okay. We survived this. I think we're sort of good. Okay, we blocked it. Get some damage out. Get some damage out. Here we go. So it has a shield above him now for some additional damage. Okay, get this thing again. Get the healing. I don't think that's blockable, actually. Okay, run, 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 run. No, no, no. Run, 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 run. Come on. Please, run faster. Run faster. Get the shield. Get another summon out. Make sure we keep the DPS rolling. I think we have him. Keep going. Don't kill me. There we go. The Furious Giga Slime is actually dead. We don't no need for level locking. We have him. We kill him. Oh, I'm actually really, really happy about that. There we go. Talk to Mimi. I can't remember who Mimi is, but we did it. I kind of wish we got the card from him as well, but I guess we'll get red slimes later, like normal red slimes or something. I was kind of expecting to get a red slime card from this guy. Right, let's see. Oh, is this Mimi? You did it. You got rid of the slime. That wasn't just a slime. It was a Furious Giga Slime. If a Furious Giga Slime isn't a slime, I don't know what is. Sure, but... Ah, never mind. Just give us the reward. Reward? Come on, you killed a slime. I'm sure you learned something. Isn't that reward enough? I mean, it was like an optional super boss kind of thing. I mean, not super boss, but it was pretty tough. Well, at least we got a red slime cube from the boss. Maybe we can make something useful with it. So, one measly slime. We got a talent orb as well, which is always nice to have. And let's go to the crafting menu now, because... Well, that's not the crafting menu. This is the crafting menu. Let's see where... So, the two-handed weapon. We need... Oh, we need something, but we don't know what we need it for. So we can turn the big branch plus the red slime cube with something else that we haven't uncovered yet into this thing. So the moment I uncover what this is, and I'll keep checking when we get to new mobs, I will definitely be looking to craft this, because that's a really cool thing. Like, it's going to be a really cool hammer. We probably won't use it because it gives attack. It doesn't give magic attack. It has a special effect, so probably not, but we'll look into it. I guess like an upgraded version of whatever this item is, because it has the same stats, but it has, you know, more attack. I kind of want to go grab the green goo just to make this thing, and then to buy the big branch as well, which I will probably do quite soon. But there's still the fluffy feathers to chicks thing, which I kind of want to figure out what that one is. Oh, hold on. Welcome to the experimental bonus course, designed and built by Kala and Zlat. This course was created for trick-facing experts and is not for the faint of heart. If you find yourself stuck and unable to progress, please use your teleportation device. If you have any complaints regarding the difficulty of this challenge, please send them to Tanny as my garbage bin is getting full. Good luck and have fun. Kylan out. I want to go check it out, but I will leave this for later, guys. It's hard not to do it, but, you know, I have a... Oh, wait, this must be the chicken. Okay. Oh, where is it? There it is. Okay, so I reckon we just force it outside or something. Wait, is this the exit? I can't remember. Is this the exit? Hello? That must not be where we want to go, I guess. I mean, that wasn't the main... Was that... Isn't this the main entrance? This is the main entrance. I thought I would just bring it to the main entrance, but maybe I have to bring it somewhere else. Well, guess I'll try and figure it out. At least it respawned to the same place. So it's like it's stuck, and then we have to free it, and then we have to bring it somewhere. I guess I'll have to figure out where. Like, usually you bring it into like a chicken pen thing, but I don't think we've seen one of those in here. So I was expecting it to just like lead it outside. Okay, I think I did force him into the zone transition here. Oh wait, wasn't that one of the I forgot the race, but like that other race? That wasn't actually, you know, those like goblin kind of dudes. Wasn't it one of those? And I think they're up north here. I think like up north here is where we have to go, because I think there were like those people there, and I think those people, one of them probably is chicks. Gotta bring the chick to chick. Like up here somewhere? Yes, talk to chicks. Hello. Eek, what is that thing? Get it away from me. Is that chicken you sent us to find? What? How dare you call that hideous creature a chicken? Fluffy Feathers here. Now she's a real chicken. Oh wait, is that Fluffy Feathers? Like the thing next to them? That's a big thing. Are you daft? That creature isn't anything at all like... Wait, what? If that thing is your Fluffy Feathers, then... Yes, you completely failed at your task. I'll be holding on to my Timekeeper's crown. Thank you very much. And get that ugly creature away from here. It's making both me and Fluffy Feathers nervous. Alright, but we get experience and we get... oh, we get him as a pet! Sure. For now, you know, we'll be rocking the chicken. Alright, cool. So that's the way we get a chicken pet, I guess, from the quest. Okay, really, really cool. That means we still have to look for the pickaxe, and I am gonna try and figure out if I can find where the... Wait, is this the pickaxe? I thought there was a drop on the floor or something, but there wasn't. Because, you know, this is where he was initially, so I was expecting the pickaxe to be here as well. There's also still this room where I still don't know what it's about, but I guess we'll figure it out later, probably. So let's... I'm gonna see if I can find the pickaxe, and then I'll cut back in. I mean, I reckon it's at the place where we... You know, where he was standing guard, which I think was literally just, like, left down here. Yes, it was. Okay, really cool. There we go, we found Steve's pickaxe. Okay, let's head outside and go back to Steve, and then, you know, we'll see what is coming up next. Steve, we're here. Oh, wait, there's a letter here as opposed to Steve? Hello? Dear kid, right now a shroomy is jumping around near the mountain exit. It's the most fearsome beast I have ever seen. I love this quest chain, it's great. If you're reading this, I have been forced to run for my life. Could you please ask Rock to send me the pickaxe? I'll try to find work in Dragonbone Dunes, where there can't possibly grow any mushrooms. Steve. Oh, that's a place, you know, that we still have to go to at some point, and I think... I mean, I'm kind of expecting that to be next. I honestly have no clue if that's true. But it feels like the kind of place we'd probably go to next. I haven't been there yet. So I'm assuming we'll go there somewhat soon. Also, I think I'm going the wrong way. I don't think they are here. They're not here. I'll have to figure out where they are. Oh, they're here, I think. Yes. Hello, Rock. You gave him my message? Good. I'm grateful for your help. He wants us to send him his pickaxe? Sorry, kid, but there's no way I'll get funding for such an unnecessary expense. Tell you what, just hold on to that thing. I imagine that kind of tool might come in handy for you. It's not great against monsters, but it breaks other things easily. Perhaps you'll find Steve during your journey too. You can give it back to him then if you feel like it. Alright, so we get a pickaxe, and we can maybe even use it. Because what I remember seeing... was it up here? It's not, right? No, it's not up here, I think. Actually, wait, maybe it is up here? Hold on. I remember seeing something cool Like on the left here. Could I pickaxe this? Yeah. Okay. Let me try that. Let me try that. So we get a weapon, equip item. We get the pickaxe. Can I break this? No. But what does it? What does the weapon even say? A good old pickaxe. These are great for breaking through stuff quickly. Oh, wait a second. There's the other passage with the gas, and we couldn't break through those things quickly. But I guess with the pickaxe, we can probably break through that very, very quickly. Oh, that is probably the way you get through that. Okay, that's definitely something that I'll be checking out for the next video, guys. I'll be calling it here, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Next time, we'll see if I'm correct in regards to that, that gas-filled passage. We will wrap up some other small things, and then we will go and take on the boss, take on the guy that, well, girl, the priestess that took us out first, and then see if we can now be victorious. So I'll see you guys again next time. Have a wonderful day.